everybody, and welcome back to Between the Stars. Rattle here, and because lots happened. Okay, so we started off with taking person back to his wife. That didn't work out, and the Republic had a civil war that we barely survived. So I'm going to go back to something a bit more natural, a bit more stable. We're going to do some suspicious activity. And hopefully get into a fight or two and be able to start building up on it. We had to spend 1,600 credits just to repair our ship. That's how badly damaged it was. Alright, Captain, we're humble merchants. We'd like to help offering men at reduced price. Slavery is illegal in the Republic. How dare you sell slaves to military ships? Oh, they're preparing to attack. Here we go.
Activate the shields. Let's finish them off.
Let's go for nuke online. Alright, you're running away, so you're coming towards us. You're the most dangerous target we have, and come on. There we go. Firing. Come on. You're gonna die. Just admit it.
We're suffering damage, Captain.
Member of crew has
The
been
enemy ships have
wounded.
been destroyed.
You coming back in? You coming back in? You are? Right, hit those shields, don't hit us. We're dead. We're at 3%, 2%. Okay, we accept. 1%! Again. Damn, 1%. Half a crying
Targets
out loud.
neutralized, crew. We're out of danger.
Ah! Those. I didn't keep an eye on the shields, obviously, so that's on me, but that was painful. Right. 2 people injured. Okay. Maybe we should have just gone and done the storyline, but I've just got this bad feeling we need to. $680 credits. Well, that's part of the repairs done. Just got this really bad feeling that we need to upgrade everything. Preferably get a nice new ship as well. But it's literally, there's wishes and bale wire holding our ship together right now. That's all that's holding our ship together. Dear God, I hope we don't get into a fight on the way. Oh, damn it.
Activate the shields. Let's finish them off.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Yep, and so are we. We took one of them with us. Yeah. Oh man, that was bad. Oh. We are far out from where we started, so the fights seem to get harder the further out from your start position you go. How much do we have in the way of cash? That's a good idea. 10,668 credits. Okay, so about halfway to that big monster ship, which I want, by the way. I want big monster. There we go. We may as well jump straight there. I do like the fact you can just jump straight to places and they're not making you like jump through systems.
Can't we talk about this over a relaxing cup of tea?
What's wrong with Mai? You used the trip as an opportunity to get off the bridge to meet the prisoners rescued on Zaya. Since you had left the city, you hardly had any contact with them because of the seriousness of the situation. On the way, you find Huggins talking to some of them, ask him to come with you. You call the group that comes to the room while they ask questions at a frantic pace, having kept them uninformed for so long, had generated serious doubts in them. You break the continuous whispers and start talking. We're going to the headquarters of the Interstellar Republic. I warn you that the situation is critical. We still don't know what we'll find as soon as we arrive. You will wait until we secure the area while I and the crew take care of the situation. Mr. Huggins will stay with you in the meantime to ensure your welfare. As soon as you finish talking, the group starts getting agitated. Any questions? We're fed up with this risk, Captain. We joined you at the plant because we thought you were coming to free us. Since then, we've been on the ship. We've done nothing but risk our lives for the cause that doesn't concern us while we are confined in the cabins. At least when we were prisoners here, we weren't being shot at every 3 minutes. I know you're worried, but we don't have a better solution. We don't. You understand perfectly the discontent of those men, but they have to understand the situation as it was. I know that you were tired and you were afraid. It's normal. I'm really sorry to have to drag you with us until we get to headquarters, but I assure you it's the safest place left in the universe. As soon as we get there, we will set up some barracks where you can live for some time. When all this is finally over, you'll be completely free to leave the barracks and go wherever you please. Now you're fugitives, they won't stop until they finally hunt you down. Hay speaks again with the support of some of the rescued prisoners. It seems that his opinion was generalized in the group. No way, we'd rather die free than in a cabin waiting to be hit by a laser. We've spoken amongst ourselves and we believe the best thing to do is that we abandon the ship on the way to the headquarters. We won't follow you to battle again. Okay? Prepare to respond when one of the men leaves the group in the direction of Christian. Without word, he comes to him and punches him in the face. Observe what happens. Shut up, you're nothing but a bunch of ungrateful people. If it weren't for the captain, you'd still be in Zaya, helping children assemble rifles. Don't you have even a bit of honor? That man is fighting for all of you. He's risking his life so that no one else has to go through what we've been through. And you want to run? Tell me, Christian, where exactly do you want to go? The whole universe is plagued by Nartos troops. Will you defend the rest of the group? Intervene. As I said, as soon as we get to headquarters, you will be free to do as you please. Until that moment, none of you will leave this ship. We're risking something much more important than our lives in this. After what happened, no one replies. You leave the room looking back at the last moment. As the group argues, your gaze meets the glance of young Patrick, who nods farewell. Aww. You can understand where they're coming from, but
Captain,
at the same time...
I'm picking up signals from an abandoned ship full of credits and weaponry in a direction that's totally opposite from the headquarters.
Hey, let it go already. We know you don't have a dissuasion protocol.
Activating hibernation protocol.
A ship full of credits and weapons in the opposite direction. I kind of like that. She doesn't want to go there because she knows what's going to happen. I get that, and I feel for her. I really do. Actually, we need to make sure that our troops are fully healed up first. Because we're going to need them. Unfortunately, this is going to take a while. I could go and do one of these other things. You know what? No, we're just going to get there. We're going to keep going. We're going to shoot along. We're going to get this done. Yeah, I already died once. I'm not dying again. I'm probably going to die again now, aren't I? Pretty much tempted fate now. It's fine. We'll be okay. We'll be fine.
You've got a lot of courage to show up here after what you've done.
Yep.
We didn't come here to fight, Commander. All we want to do is talk.
Why don't we talk about how you stole part of the fleet of the Interstellar Republic? Or better yet, why don't we talk about how the captain who's with you betrayed Admiral Flynn and his men?
Admiral Flynn was under the command of Nardos. I acted according to what would be expected of a soldier of the Republic.
Are you going to get him away? The tension continues to grow between two sides. That was a particularly tricky situation. Both sides weren't really looking for an armed conflict, but they were unable to give in. Admiral Kendra Mason had been right about Flynn. She had warned you several times and even protected you in battle when you almost let them capture Banner. If there was one thing you had learned from her, it was that she was not the kind of person to enjoy violence, even if she was exceptionally good in violent situations. This could turn into one of those times where there is no other way out. If you wanted to win the war, you had to have headquarters and the support of all the captains, even if you had to win by force. Finish them off and I'll do it again. Come on. Give us that 8. Or a 1. I've already heard directly from the commander. Admiral Daryl Flynn leaked information to the children about the recovery of the Genesis, the attack on Phoenix. At the slightest chance he got, he quickly shot me in the back like a dirty rat he was. To keep believing that man is like kissing the children's son's ass.
We won't deal with traitors like you. We'll avenge Admiral Flynn.
Think carefully about what you're doing, Commander.
Yeah, I've
we
got
don't
my guns
want
pointed at
any
you.
unnecessary blood spilling.
You will not set foot in the headquarters. Captains, to arms!
You've made the wrong choice, Commander. Take them out.
I'm down.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Yeah, and our entire hull is dead. I just died twice in one video. Yay! They're firing massive amounts of things. And the flak guns weren't actually doing any defensive work. They were just literally firing at the enemy ships. So I've changed it back to the interception laser, which I think we need another one of.
Captain, I'm picking up signals from an abandoned ship full of credits and weaponry in a direction that's totally opposite from the headquarters.
May, let it go already. We know you don't have a dissuasion protocol.
Activating hibernation protocol.
Dissuasion protocol. Okay, so when we get into this, I'm going to slam on the engines to full, and we're going to go full reverse.
You've got a lot of courage to show up here after what you've done.
Yep.
We didn't come here to fight, Commander. All we want to do is talk.
Why don't we talk about how you stole part of the fleet of the Interstellar Republic? Or better yet, why don't we talk about how the captain who's with you betrayed Admiral Flynn and his men?
Admiral Flynn was under the command of Nardos. I acted according to what would be expected of a soldier of the Republic.
Okay, so we've done all that. We'll try the charisma roll again. Oh, for 5 minutes. It's right there!
We won't deal with traitors like you. We'll avenge Admiral Flynn.
Think carefully about what you're doing, Commander. We don't want any unnecessary blood spilling.
You will not set foot in the headquarters. Captains, to arms!
You've made the wrong choice, Commander. Take them out.
Kill it.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Yep. And our hull is getting ripped. Again. Another one down. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Come on.
We must land. Get ready. The battle isn't over yet.
Really?
We'll go ahead and secure the landing, Admiral. See you on the ground.
But can it be over? Because I really need to repair. In fact, I'm going to say it's over because I really need to repair. These fights are kicking my butt. They're just so freaking hard. They're all firing missiles. We need more defenses. More missile defense. I really want to sing Katy Perry right now. But I'm not going to. I mean, I want to. But I'm not going to. Come on, get us there faster. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the landing point? Going up.
Control tower, we request permission to dock.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
Alright, there we go. That's the docking port. We survived! Hooray! Another 900 grand. We do have a mine launcher. And a light guided missile launcher. Can we build another interceptor laser? No. I don't think that's actually helping us much. Exit that. They'd probably give us enough to do the interceptor laser, which is probably what I really need more than anything. Someone else did get hurt during that fight, so we'll deal with that. They don't have an interceptor laser here, but I can build one. I just need the resources. Alright, let's do this. Fully repaired ship. I wish it was easy to repair a ship like that, you know. Just kind of go, here, have some money. It's repaired. That'd be awesome. I don't know if this actually makes you go any faster. I'm hoping it does, basically. What we do need, more than anything, is a bit more speed. But everyone seems to fire missiles at some point, which means the lighter ships are not really going to be much use unless you can literally just have anti-missile lasers like I'm trying to build. That's what the next thing is, and replacing the satellite dish with, or the radar dish with those anti-missile lasers. Okay, you keep your sights fixed to the terminal monitor while you watch the power levels fluctuate. The writing of the reports is certainly one of the most boring tasks the Captain of the Republic isn't, but necessary. You spent some hours on it, but it's becoming impossible to concentrate any longer. Instead of writing, you find yourself absorbed in the hypnotic energy program until Mai's voice surprises you. Captain, we have a problem in the reactor room. There seems to be no problem with the power levels. What is it? You've just done talking when Mai goes on. It's Ogawa, Captain. Crew member Carvalho has reported seeing her near the reactor system without the protective suit. Carvalho asked me to call you immediately whilst pursuing Ogawa. Ooh. Oh, there you go. Generators that provide the ship with energy need to operate were stable and fairly secure as long as they were used with the relevant protective equipment. Although the room itself contained much of the radiation emitted, it was more than advisable not to run through the nearby corridors without wearing protective gear. It's dangerous. Close the room. Tell them to get out immediately. I'm afraid it's too late. I assume that Carvalho might deter a while, but the opening of the reactor room was activated just a minute ago. I've checked the camera system. Ogawa is already inside, Captain. I've warned Ogawa several times to come out, but it seems to fall on deaf ears. At this rate, in just a few minutes, the radiation will destroy Ogawa's immune system, causing death. Mai activates the reactor room camera on all the monitors on the bridge, and you see the crew member Ogawa looking directly at it. On her face, you can see a slight smile on the lips, and as the lips move, get as fast as you can, cursing all the way. You run all the way to one of the engine rooms that precede the reactor, where you find the crew forming a circle. Without saying anything, you move them out of the way to find Carvalho lying on the ground, face completely bloodied. You raise your voice. What the hell is going on? Carvalho responds as well as he can, while choking on the blood from his nose, probably broken. It was Ogawa, Captain. They've gone completely mental. I found Ogawa on the way to the reactor room without a protective suit. I tried to stop them after I told Mai as soon as I caught up. I was hit with one of those tools, with no hesitation. We have to get our suits on and get Ogawa out of there. You leave the crew behind until you get to the reactor room door. You see Ogawa turned around through the porthole of the hatch that separates you from the radiation-emitting source. The crew member remains completely still while observing the core of the energy system. You yell at them to come back right away several times, but they don't seem to hear you. No wonder the hatch has been made to contain radiation from a reactor. That sound couldn't get through. Didn't surprise you at all. Desperate, you hit the containment crystals several times without getting an answer. If you want to get them, you'd have to go into the room, but you knew it was a big risk. The amount of radiation inside was enough to kill an adult just in a few minutes. That they had endured so much was a miracle. The crew member falls to their knees, and you know there's not much time left. Ooh, I'm irradiated now. Despairing security power, you enter the room without any protection. You immediately notice scorching heat running down the last inch of your body. How could I have lasted so long? You run to the crew member who's lying on the ground with a sigh of relief. The face is raw and full of red rashes from the burns, but despite everything, they're still breathing. Giving Ogawa a smile, you reassure them. Alright, Ogawa, I'll get you out of here right now. Ogawa deliriously responds with a calm smile before fainting. Don't worry, Captain. It's all a dream. Oh no! Put the crew member on your back and leave the reactor room to meet the rest of the crew waiting outside. Captain, that was crazy. We'll take Ogawa to sickbay. Go to get contaminated immediately. You shouldn't have entered the reactor room without a protective suit. Carvalho was right, but there was no alternative. You knew just a few more minutes would have been decisive. Taking the risk of saving a member of your crew showed perfectly just what kind of captain you are. Before returning to the bridge, you pass through the decontamination room where you discard your uniform and enter a booth. As the water falls, you have some time to think about what's happened. That it didn't make any sense. Why would Ogawa go into the reactor room unprotected, knowing the consequences? Even if they really wanted to end their own life, there were easier, painless methods. Whatever it was, they were still alive, thanks to you. You get out of the booth and get dressed. You don't know if it's a result of the tension or the radiation itself, but you're starting to feel exhausted. Maybe you can take advantage of the calm and get some sleep before you go back to work. Should we? feeling another dream sequence coming up. The problem is, we're at like 25 minutes now. And whatever we do, it's going to take a long time. So I'm going to stop here, and we'll try and get both of those things done in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then please do hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share. If you're new to the channel like we saw, please do consider subscribing. But until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.